Hello everybody, it's Reroll for another episode of We Love Katamari Reroll. Last time we continued looking for our friends, the cousins. Today, today we are going to be playing this stage. It's the biggest stage, I'm pretty sure. I mean, I'm not pretty sure. I know it's the biggest stage. I'm pretty sure it's the last group of cousins that we need. Yeah, we're gonna have to play this 4 times. 4 times. It's gonna start us off on as fast as possible. So we're probably gonna actually have to play this 5 times. Makes us think, what are we going to do? Oh, jungle. Yep, we're gonna get huge. At least the as fast as possible isn't a 24-minute thingamahoosit, but you start off at 1,000 here, so it automatically locks out, getting any of the cousins except for the last one, possibly. Oh no, we have to get to 1,000. Sorry, never mind. So yeah, Oh, really? Really? You're just right there? Never mind. Oh, we're golden. It's Shikao. I'm pretty sure that's the one we need anyway. Oh my god, really? Am I that lucky? Yes. Yes, I am. Alright. Let's just play this then. I must have done this version in my original Let's Play, but I really don't know. I don't know how much I did because the original game didn't really explain things too well to you. You just kind of had to be like, oh, I can play this again, question mark? Got my damacy. Yeah, okay, so we found who we need immediately, which is great. So now I guess we're just going to see how long it takes for us to get as fast as possible. It's too bad that you just can't get them on the same runs. I'm pretty sure they corrected that in later games, which is great. I distinctly remember, like, in Katamari Forever, that you could get multiple people at once. It's entirely possible that the reason they didn't do that here was because of an original memory issue. Like, just the stages having to have different loadouts or something. I don't know. It might just have been a bad design choice. But, yeah, that's neither here nor there. They didn't change it at all for this, but that's okay. You know what I mean? It is what it is. I want this pirate captain. There we go. So let's see how this area changes. It might be very intimidating to say we actually need to get to 1,000, but if you remember, with the main version of this, like, you get there. They got plenty of stuff for you to pick up, don't worry. Yeah, one thing I do like is I'm pretty sure in the original Katamari Damacy, for the long stages, there was just a long silence and then the song repeated. It sounds like here they made, in the remix version, interim instrumental to connect the, or to loop it without it being just dead silence. And I appreciate that. Okay, let's do this now before we can start picking these things up and see what's over here for us. Pegasi, cool. Last time, by the time we got there, we were just picking everything up there. All the stages. The car just turned around. Dance, dance. Come here. Yeah, there you go, you stupid helicopter. Let's head back to the opening area just to terrorize these people. Oh, we get the trees. Nice. Yeah, we can get some of the small buildings now. Okay, Mr. Sunshine. Na 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 na. The Katamari on his knee. Da 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 da. The Katamari on my sleeve. I think we're almost at 12, right? There we go. Adventure. Yes, 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 teeny tiny. You can get to more places now. Do your best. We're gonna continue rolling over here. Can you get this airplane? Not yet. You can get these Torii gates or shrine gates or whatever they're called here. Ba-da-ba-ba. See, now these things are super tiny to us. Okay, Mr. Sunshine. Boom, boom. Over here. Elephants. Elephants all the way down, in fact. Get some of the smaller buildings here, perhaps? No, not yet. Let's go through the center of town. Let's pick up some more of these buildings then. They look like they're lonely. They took all their friends. You can get the windfish there. Even more bigger. There's just a whole load of fish over here. That's interesting. Trains, that's cool. Don't remember getting that train before, so that might be new for us. Nice thing is that since this is not timed, I mean it's not a time limit. You know, we don't have to worry that I'm spending too much time in one area, and we can actually focus on getting little things here and there. Like all these tunas! Or swordfish, giant swordfish. I don't know why they're there, but they are. Let's get this plane. I think we can roll up these apartments, right? Yeah. Look at that. Yummy, yummy in my tummy. Let's see how far up Mount Fuji we can get. Yay! A ski rental shop. That's kind of funny, actually. Rolling up the world. Let's get some of this fun stuff. I love seeing I always love getting to the landmarks and just seeing like the double-decker buses and just the Pantheon and all sorts of that. What are you guys doing over here? Drawing? Still can't get this, right? No, you have to be pretty big to get that, I think. You can get the squid though, and this shrine of the silver monkey. No, it's just a regular plain old shrine. It just lets you feel like Godzilla, you know, just going through the towns here, getting everything and anything and everything. It's fun. There's a sticker on the Leaning Tower of Pisa. One sec. No. Prince Camera. There we go. We got a sticker. Okay, Mr. Sunshine. Can we not go up here yet? No, I guess not. Interesting. Hey guys, how y'all doing? I'll come back for you later, don't worry. So what I'm probably going to be doing for this, after I do the as fast as possible, is what I did in the last episode, where I just cut together all the locations, so you don't have to see me do the same run for an hour and a half. Let's get some pagoda time. Come on, everybody! I kind of wish there was a mode where they could just, you could shuffle through the songs, like multiple songs in one. There we go. Why would? Multiple songs in one stage, you know. But alas. Okay, Mr. Sunshine. I don't remember if it, I guess it was the last game on Mount Fuji. Like there was like a little miniature model of Mount Fuji, and it was kind of cute. I guess it's not this version. Okay, now we're gonna be moving a little slow, so it's good to get yourself some momentum with the spin dash. Yeah, we're playing a Sonic game now, apparently. Hey guys, how y'all doing? I'm just gonna. Nope. Okay, never mind. Sorry, my bad. Excuse me. Let's get up here. There we go. Let's just get a town. Take a look at our buddies over here. Can we pick them up yet? Yeah, we can. Heck yeah. We're big enough to roll up America. Okay, Mr. Sunshine. I wonder if there's a different, like, what's the word I'm looking for? Wow. A different sequence? I don't know. The letters are in a different order, you know, each time you play, like, because I'm pretty sure it didn't say why would last time, but, you know, just out of the letters that Hollywood makes up, they just have a different thing that it says. I don't know, but it would be kind of funny. Oh my god, you're huge. Should go get the Statue of Liberty. I love that all the Moai statues, or most of the Moai statues, are alive. Whee! Oh, I can't pick the ship yet. Let's see, we got the giant octopus there. Pick up some more France. Let's get that Ferris wheel finally. Yeah. This is the starting area underneath me. Okay. What else we got over here? I want that blimp. No. The blimp does not want me. What's out over here? Come on, town! Oh, we're going into... Haha! Going into the deep water there. We should be able to pick up some of these islands, which are always good. Ooh, okay. Missed the Tower of Pisa because we have a ship sticking out of us. Tanker. Should be getting close to another size milestone thing. Oh, did I not go up here yet? Hey, new area. Hi, hello, how you doing? Let's pick up Geigen. What are you doing over there knocking down stuff? Silly Billy. Got pyramids. Dinosaurs. UFOs. Now we're picking up the land. Beautiful. So we're gonna get to that. Excuse me. We can get to that size goal fairly soon, I would say. Oh, one last loading point. Well, we can finally talk. Okay. Yeah, now it's just the whole world is our oyster. Or is our burrito, I guess. Okay, get those dudes. What are you doing out there, buddy? You're just trying to swim, huh? I don't believe this is a new guy. No, we've definitely seen him before. Are we too small for you? No, we're not. Okay, Mickey, yeah. We've definitely gotten Mickey before. Ba-ba. Look how small the world actually is. It makes you think. Let's go to some of these other islands. See, these ones are like just made of small geographical pieces so that you can pick up stuff there. Get out of here, guys. I'm making a scene. I like that they're all just playing around here, though. Okay, how about over here? Ooh, we got a two-headed monster. I like to see it. Oh my god, that's cool. Does it pick you up? Not yet. No, let's... No. Can't, there we go. Let's look around here. Let's go that way. Yeah, it's just slow going through the water. Let's head ourselves over to the Iceland. Have some Moscow adventures. Yeah, lots and lots of Iceland over here. You stuck up there? Let me help you with that. I want some of these phoenixes or firebirds or whatever they're going to be called. It's just a erupting volcano. Come on. Yeah. Okay, not big enough to pick up the birds yet, apparently. Should be able to get a hold of these little modular pieces, though. That bird is taunting me. It's there we go. Let's see what that's at. That is out over there. Pansy Island, okay. I guess if there's anywhere for a lot more to be, it's that. The flowers and all that. We got super robots. Get some more squid dudes. I do really enjoy how these worlds populate with the cousins just doing their own little things. It's very cute. There's no way I'm getting that whale here. Oh, yeah, we're about to finish anyway. There we go. That was very nice. Thank you. Yes, we'd forgotten. That's so disappointing. It's Cousin Chikao. You're watching Earth TV, oh really? How boring. Nature. Oh really? You're giving it to us? Fabulous! Let's pop it into the cosmos. Small Bang? I think that's new. Yeah, it is actually. Before I think it was the Big Bang. Just kind of funny. So this next one, I'm going to be doing the as fast as possible again, just because it's less time in my end and I can still get the cousin. This one, I'll be meeting you by the Ferris wheel in the second area. That's where we have to go. Also, Eternal 3, but it starts you off a little too big, so we're not going to be doing that until I want to get some of the big stuff. Makes us think. Yes. As fast as possible. Yep. So I'll meet you by the Ferris wheel. Well, not the Ferris wheel. It's by like those wrestling rings that I said I was pointing out that, you know, we picked up too late last time. Whatever. You'll see. Alright, so, it's this area, if you recall. One we should want, yeah, right at the top there. It's Lucha. Luchajin? No, forget about that and hurry! Alright, I'll meet you by the next one. So I don't think we saw this area before, but this is like NASA land. A lot of parts of this map that you just cannot miss. Like the floating kingdom of Zeal. Love that. It's not called that, but I call it that. If you've ever watched any of my Katamari videos, always call it that. There you are. Okay, so the next one is once you hit 12 meters, Nutsuo, looks like a peanut, will be riding around on one of the sea monsters by, you know, all of the sea monsters. So that's number 3. Okay, so once you hit the 60 barrier, the final cousin is going to be where the pyramids are. There we go. It's Drooby! But no, forget about that and hurry! No, it's second cousin Lucha. What were you doing on Earth? Fighting lots of things? We have no idea what you're talking about. No, it's second cousin Natsuo. What were you doing on Earth? Playing with an unidentified life form? Doesn't that mean you? 12:53:17, that's so unbelievably fast. I just want to say, I beat my record every single time on this. The Cartman did this fast, it will for sure. Oh, it's second cousin Drooby, what were you doing on Earth? Digging an oasis? We have no idea what you're talking about. Yes. Alright, so, that might be it for the cousins, but there's actually a little bit more to do with this level. Mainly, we need to play the Eternal Star twice. Land of Mystery Meteor. Ooh, tweet, falling tweet, amazing tweet. Yay, that's for getting like a really, really fast go through. I think that I need to pause the recording because I have a thing to do, but I'll continue it afterwards. But yeah, when we do, we'll be playing Eternal 3 and maybe choosing different music also. So yeah, I'll be back in just a second. Alright, so I'm back. I'm back. Do. We're gonna play Eternal. This Eternal is really important. Not because Eternal 3. Not because we have anything cousin related to find, but because this gives us the opportunity to roll up the king of the cosmos himself. He counts as a collection item, nothing more. Everyone loves Eternal 2. We don't exactly have free time, but all the fans have spoken. The king is amazing. Katamari Damacy is amazing. Our mailbox is overflowing with your letters. Now then, in Eternal, I really don't like that the horse is moving and the guy isn't. In Eternal, you can forget about time and size. Get it? There's no goal. Just play till you drop. Now then, Lucha, you know what to do. I don't remember changing to Lucha, but I guess we're playing as Lucha. Also, I didn't change the music, and I'm sorry. We're gonna have to hear this. As you can see, we start a little smaller than we do on the as fast as possible, but there shouldn't be that much of a change there. I am going to be showing you all this first round of it, just to have some fun with Eternal here. Maybe we can talk about something. I don't know. So, recording this on the day that it's coming out, which is August 4th, and in 10 days. In 10 days, I'm starting my master's program in clinical counseling. I mean, I've talked about this on like vlogs and things, so it shouldn't be anything new unless you just don't watch the weekly updates, which you should watch the weekly updates because, surprise, it's updates and they're weekly. But what am I trying to say? I can't believe it's happening is what I want to say. Like, actually can't believe it. There's a lot of changes that are going on in my life. And, you know, if you're new to the channel, I went through 10 plus years of cancer and fighting cancer and then dealing with all the related things from that. And I had to quit my college education in 2012. Well, 2013. 2013 was early 2013 was when I had to leave. And I eventually, this past year, just a few months ago, got my bachelor's degree. And, you know, was able to continue my life. And actually apply for a master's program for clinical counseling. And it's been such a journey. Just going through so many things. I started my Let's Play channel. I started my Let's Play channel, you know, going through everything. So, like, the Let's Plays here have just been, like, a lot to me, meant a lot to me. It was what kept me sane for a very long time. And, Katamari was one of the first Let's Plays I did, my third one, really. And, you know, it's always been something there, so, like, I feel like gonna sound stupid. I feel like this series has taken the journey with me, has grown with me. The fact that I've done so many Katamari games over the year, you know, not one every year because there aren't that many, but, you know, enough that it has become like a part of my identity here, at least to me. and you know, it's I feel happy that this is gonna, none of this is gonna make any sense, but I feel happy that Katamari was able to graduate with me, essentially, that I'm still here, I'm still, you know, playing these games and, you know, moving forward with things. And I think the timing of this Let's Play was fantastic in that regard, as I guess a capstone on my YouTube time. You know, Katamari started, you know, with my channel, and it's come with me this far. And I'm not saying that I'm quitting. That's not the gist of this. I'm not announcing my retirement here. But you know, with the start of the program, you know, priorities in my life are going to be changing, and you know, I don't know what my work-life balance is going to become, because I have a different life now, and it's weird to think about that. After all these years of having like the same hierarchy of needs throughout the time that I spent trying to get better, you know, where my life was essentially art, video games, Let's Plays, streams being like a small part of that, you know, working all of that around my treatment schedules and my recovery schedules. And, you know, now things are more, you know, they're gonna have to change. Everything's gonna have to change in my life, and it's a little scary, because I'm so used to everything being a certain way, having a certain outlook on the projects that I do. And you know, I hope that I can continue making Let's Plays, because I enjoy these. But, you know, the fact of the matter is that they're very time-consuming. And, you know, I don't get money out of it, otherwise, you know, I would probably make more time for this stuff. But, you know, it's a hobby I enjoy, and it's a way that I can connect with the people around me. And, you know, I have a concern that, you know, in lieu of the time that I can put into this hobby, you know, that I'm going to lose connections with people. But, you know, to be philosophical with the game I'm playing, Katamari is all about those connections, man. You know, everything is rolled up together into one giant star, and I hope that, you know, I've done enough rolling in Katamari and in real life that, you know, we are that one giant star together. You know, I can at the very least keep up my relationships with people, you know, despite different life circumstances, because that's something I was always scared of. You know, scared of change, scared of losing the things that are precious to me in that regard, the people that are precious to me, as, you know, they move on or I move on. And it was never me that was moving on, because while I was sick, I couldn't move. I was stuck. You know, I was stuck very, very much. So, you know, being in the position where I'm the one moving now, you know, moving onward with myself, it's scary, because I've seen the people that disappear, you know. But I'm hoping that I can continue being there in some way for you guys, and you can continue being there for me. You know, I appreciate, you know, the people around me, the friends that I've made over all these years, and like the Eternal Star, you keep rolling and rolling and rolling forever. Hopefully. Some people want to make a change, and you know, when they do move on, they kind of want to have a hard reset. And you know, I don't begrudge them for that fact. Sometimes you just need to do that. But I don't think that's in my personality to do that. I try to hold on to people and things as long as possible, even if sometimes it doesn't look like it, or I'm not doing a great job of it. At the very least, that's my philosophy. So it's very likely that, you know, things won't be as busy as I think, and I'll just be able to continue on, albeit at a different pace. But it's still always scary. It's a concern, you know? What if things change? And an underlying thing with that is that, like, the question really shouldn't be what if things change, because that's the nature of the world. Things change. You know, that's just gonna happen. Your real question is, how will I adapt to the changes? And you know, sometimes you adapt to changes by becoming a different person, and that's not necessarily a bad thing, but you know, it really depends on how you want to adapt to the changes. Do you want to become a different person and reinvent yourself? Then go for it. That's awesome. But sometimes people, you know, get to changes and they say, I'm not going to change, and then, you know, disappear off the face of the earth. And I guess it depends on priorities you have. It depends on how prepared you are for being able to adapt. And one of my worries is that, like, I spent so long not adapting, or not adapting to normal things. I've definitely adapted to the way my life had to work, but you know, sometimes you don't adapt to the things that are going to help you moving forward. You know, I've made a lot of changes in my life over the years, but none of them were for things that I wanted to change for. And yeah, see, now it says Hollywood. I knew it. I knew it was different each time. It was different between the fast. I'm sorry, I'm interrupting my heartfelt talk. It was different between the as fast as possible, as big as possible, and the Eternal here. The first one did not say Hollywood. Anyway, I'm sorry. So yeah, I guess it depends on, like, being prepared to adapt, as opposed to saying that I won't need to adapt or I don't need to change. Because everything changes. Everything changes all the time. And you know, my hope moving forward is that I am able to face these changes and, you know, be Dovey still, while also you know, moving into a new reality for myself. And you know, I have faith that I generally have faith that things are going to work out. You know, that's my philosophy in life. Things are going to work out. You just have to take the time to, or have the patience for it to arrive, you know, whatever you're waiting for. But it's still scary. It's scary. It's scary to think that, you know, things are going to change, that there's going to be like a before and after. And if you want to get philosophical with life, it's kind of every day of your life is a before and after. Every moment of your life is a before and after. And that's kind of depressing to think about sometimes, because you think, that you're living in a specific era, but everything changes from second to second. That's how time works. But, in a general sense, like, not many people living their lives, at least after you get out of being a teenager, you don't have as many moments of there is a definitive before and after in my life right now, and it's not always clear how you should approach those moments. I guess my idea with that is just trying to be open to the possibilities ahead of me while protecting my core, and also thinking about what exactly my core is. I don't want my core to be someone who focuses only on playing video games, as much as I enjoy the video games. I want my core to be somebody who's helping people, which is why I'm going into clinical counseling. I want to be able to still be Dovey, though, because the reason why I'm going into clinical counseling is because I want to help people, and I think that I can help people. And my personality is that I want to help people. So if I change from that, then that person might not be suited for the profession that I'm trying to get into. If none of this makes sense or it's very confusing, that's perfectly fine. I'm being really esoteric right now. I just got out of a session with my therapist, so I'm still in thinking about myself mode, and we have a lot of time over here. But yeah, see, there's a dichotomy between you being your core self and also changing and adapting to the environments around you. And you always have to think to yourself, am I adapting myself, or am I not adapting? Because if you change environments but you don't adapt, then it's gonna cause friction. It's gonna cause friction with your mental state of who am I, and it's gonna cause friction of your mental state of do I belong here? It's neither thing is gonna work out well. But if you keep an attitude of just introspection, thinking about who you are, thinking about where you are, your motivations, and are those motivations you? Are they something that someone else has decided for you? Or is just think about think normally there's a present on the king's back over here in regular mode. Sorry, but think about your motivations, who you are, and once you're able to think better about who you are, then it'll become a lot easier for you to adapt to your situations, because then you have a way to relate to whatever is going on in your life, or relate with the people around you by saying, this is the situation, or this is this person, and this is me. So this needs to be done in order for this to work. or, you know, I need to do this in order for this to work, because I know that that's what I need. Yeah, it's not something you can do overnight. Sometimes change happens overnight, which is, I think, why a lot of people have problems. It's the floating kingdom of zeal. We can finally eat it. Yeah, change sometimes happens overnight, which makes it a lot harder to deal with things. But as long as you have that base of understanding yourself a bit more, then it'll make it a lot easier to adapt to things, or a lot faster anyway. Sometimes you do adapt to things eventually, but sometimes you just don't. You just don't, because you're so caught up with the friction of the situation and you, that you don't allow yourself to adapt. And that's happened to me a lot. And, you know, moving into this new environment for myself, I'm going to have to, you know, make sure that I maintain that core. But in that process, it's very possible that I'm just not going to be able to do the things that I normally do. You know, sometimes you do have to make a lot of personal concessions, and you know, you're not able to keep up with the things that you want to, because it's just not, there's no time. And that's also fine. You know, not being able to do the things that you used to isn't a sign of failure. You could just be busy. But always keep in mind, you know, when you're feeling down about not being able to do the things that you're used to, you know, just ask yourself, like, you know, are these my core values? Are these my core pieces of self? Because if they are, then I would say that it probably is important to actually try to reincorporate those into your life somehow. If it's something that'll make you feel like yourself, if it's just something that was like a coping mechanism or whatever, then I would suggest, you know, trying to figure out why you feel like it's necessary to have this thing. We should be able to roll up the king now, by the way. 3,200. Yes! We're having a moment! We've finally been rolled up. So this is what it feels like. It's impossible to describe, but it somehow feels happy. Dreamy. That's what it is. Oh, it's the best. Getting rolled up is the best. So what I'm trying to say is, you know, there's a lot of friction that comes into your life with changes, and it's always important to keep a stock of things that are important to you because they are you. And, you know, just trying to keep the time to, you know, give them a little time. Because otherwise you're just not going to thrive in new environments as you look for the change, you know, as you experience the changes around you. Yeah, if this made any sense to you, I appreciate it. If this doesn't sound like something that'll help you, please feel free to ignore it. I am not yet a licensed mental health care professional, so, you know, I could just be spouting nonsense. However, if it gives you something to think about at the very least, then I feel like that's good. Always try to think about yourself and your environment, you know, and how you relate to the things around you, but also how you relate to yourself. A lot of people just try to lose themselves in something, and you're not going to be happy that way. I think we're going to stop here. I think that's about it for us there. But yeah, some people just try to lose themselves, and we are really very sorry. We hope you understand, but there's no use arguing. Don't worry, there will be a record. We'll make you into excellent Stardust that anyone would be proud of. Yeah, you don't keep it as a thing, which is sad. But, yeah, just keep in mind that, you know, you have a core self, and your the things around you shouldn't change that core self, unless there's a problem with you, in which case you should go to therapy. Therapy is good for everyone, I think. I'm gonna do Eternal 3 one more time, because now that we gotten the king, we can also get the queen of all cosmos. She only appears once you pick up the king. But yeah, I'm not gonna keep you around for another 24 minutes while I spout nonsense. But just yeah, not to get repetitive, but I'm just going to try to keep in mind, you know, who I am through the changes, so that I don't feel like I'm losing myself in order to change my life. You know, I want to be able, the changes in my life to be related to who I am as a person, as opposed to relating my identity to the circumstances of my life. So yeah, it's gonna be interesting, and I hope that the adjustment period is not too high. But I appreciate everybody's support through all of these years, and you know, whether you watch my stuff or just hang out, or you follow my health progress, you know, on social media, you know, I appreciate you, and you know, I hope that you can continue joining me for further accomplishments and further life events, and I hope that we can continue it together. You know, I enjoy this community and the people around me. Anyway, I will meet you in a little bit. Okay, so we're at 3,000 meters. And as you can see over here, where is it? Right there. The queen is here. Oh, and the king is also like, haha, look at me. Yes, we're having a moment. Yeah, we already saw that. So now we got both of them. There's really not much else for us to do then. As far as I know, these are the only stages you can get them. You can get the queen in the regular stage, but you have to, you have to do the really fast. Get really fast in order to get to the size to pick the queen up. It's also like 3,200 meters. So yeah, let's get out of here. I've been recording this episode for 2 hours. We are really very sorry. Yeah. Okay, we're at 95% with the cousins. So, you? I missed 2 on you? Okay, so in the next episode, we're gonna get these 2. And in between episodes, I'm gonna check to make sure I just got everyone else. Really didn't think I was missing anybody with this guy, but you know what? If it's a... if it means that we get to do the racing thing again, that's fine. I'm gonna change out of Lucha though. Let's you. But yeah, thank you all so very much for watching. We're coming up on the end over here. But yeah, I will see you next time. Goodbye, everybody. Bye.
Bye.